So you know you're in a narcissistic abusive relationship. And you're like, okay, what now? The reason why you keep seeing the videos is so it is ingrained in your brain what is happening to you. It is so that you see them over and over and over, so you understand exactly what is being done to you. Because if you can break the trauma bond while you are still in the relationship, there is going to be something that clicks inside of you, a fire that says, okay, I see the monster, because it is. He is a monster. And while you're still in it, if you can see the monster, that is going to ignite something in you, and you will do whatever you can to safely get the hell out. Because that's what the ultimate answer is to get the hell out. You are not learning about narcissistic abuse so you can manage the relationship. That's not what this is about. And if you think you can manipulate a narcissist, good luck putting all of your energy into that. Because you're not healing. You're not healed. You're romanticizing a trauma bond. So we're learning about narcissistic abuse so we can get the fuck out. So if you do keep seeing the videos over and over again, it's because it needs to be ingrained in your brain what is happening to you. So you can understand it and you can say, okay, yeah, I see the patterns. I see how he gets really mad at me, or he starts ignoring me, or he starts being really rude to the kids, or starts doing these things. And then you start seeing the pattern. And then what happens is you have a fight, right? And then everything blows up. Blah! And then you guys stop fighting. The love bombing starts. And you're like, oh, relieved. You're like, okay, now we're back to normal. This isn't normal, by the way. This is the cycle. And everything's going to be fine for a little while. Suddenly something's going to happen. The smallest thing. That's going to trigger him. And you're like, so here's your little nervous system. It's going to flare up and go, oh, okay, I'm recognizing something's happening to me. Or something's happening. And you start bracing yourself. So little things will start annoying him, and it's building up, it's building up, it's building up, right? You're no longer in that love bombing phase, it's kind of building up. And so things will go on, it's going to start getting worse, and then you're going to get into a full-blown fight. Full-blown fight. And then you're not going to talk for a week or whatever. He's going to ignore you. He's going to be slamming things and all the things and pretending like you don't exist. Meanwhile, you're spiraling going, what the hell did I do? How did this happen? How can I get back to the love bombing stage? And time's going to pass, and then it's going to all be better again. And then you're back to the love bombing stage. And then you're like, okay, we're good now. We're good. We got through that. We're good now. This is what we do. We're good now. And then time is going to pass. Something's going to trigger him, the littlest thing, and then it's going to start all over again. Now watch these cycles go round and round and round. And that is how they control you. Because you're waiting. Your nervous system is waiting for the next thing to happen. Because your nervous system is recognizing the pattern, so your brain isn't picking it up. That's why you keep seeing the narcissistic abusive videos. It's so you can start recognizing the patterns over and over and over. So when you're in the relationship and you want to leave, if you can recognize that fucking pattern that you're watching it and you're in it and you're doing it, if you can recognize that pattern, you can see, okay, he's starting to do it again. And just watch what happens. And then you will start recognizing how you're contributing to the pattern. And when you start to see that, it makes it so easier to break. Because when you understand that that's how they trauma bond you, because they can go through the cycle, you know that they can go, we're going to go through the cycle, they're going to treat you like shit, and they're going to do all these things, and you know there's love bombing coming after that. So it's like they've created the pain, but they're going to be the one to fix it. That's the loop you get stuck in. So recognizing that loop is going to help you break the trauma bond. And that is going to help you to leave. I broke the trauma bond before I left. I don't know how I did it. I just did it. Because when I left, the minute I walked out that door, I was so done. I didn't want anything to do with him. I didn't want to see him. I didn't want to hear from him. And he probably told people that I texted him and called him and stalked him and did all the things. But the minute I walked out that fucking door, I was done. I lit a match to that life, poof, and I never looked back. I went back once to get the rest of my things months later that were stuck in that were left in the garage. But and he showed up at my work a couple times. But I was done. I was done when I left that house. And recognizing the trauma bond, recognizing the monster is what helped me leave it there. It was fucking painful as hell. It hurt. That was the hardest thing that I ever went through. And it's going to be the hardest thing that you go through, is recognizing that this person is a monster. This person isn't the person that you thought they were. This person isn't the love of your life. They're not your soulmate. That's what the education of narcissistic abuse is teaching you. So you can see that and go, fuck, what the hell now? What do I do now? Well, you start rebuilding your life. It's going to be hard as hell. It's going to be painful as hell. But you're still here. And you have everything in you to be able to do that. They don't go after weak people. They go after people who are full of life, who are full of light, who are full of happiness and joy, and have something to offer. And they go in and they want to destroy and suck every part of that out of you. So don't you be sitting there thinking that you are stupid or weak or whatever, because that is furthest from the truth. They wanted everything that you offered for themselves. So when they see this light in you, this joy, all this happiness, people like you, all that kind of thing, they wanted to destroy every part of that. So when you're standing in the rubble of your life right now, and you're in it and you haven't left yet, and you're standing in the rubble and you think about that, you're going to go, holy shit. You're going to go, holy fuck. I am not even the same person that I was when I went into the relationship. Because I went into that relationship a very strong, independent, self-sufficient woman. And I left completely shattered. But know that is not the end for you. It is actually the beginning of a rebirth of your life. Because you are going to come out of this stronger, more fierce, and no one is going to be able to take that away from you ever again. If you do the healing. So don't give up. Keep moving. Get out of fight or flight. Get out of freeze mode. Start moving. Start moving around. Start journaling. Start making plans. You can do this.